Okay, we're here with Ask Archie's Old Man, and we've had someone who's written in who wants us, because we've got a lot of male audience members here, they want to find a partner for a friend. This sounds a bit dicey, but let's have a look here. The facts are, we've got a one of the Archie Luxury viewers who's Thai has said to us, "Dear Archie, I'm hoping you could help one of my relatives find a handsome man. I have a cousin who is 27.
Yeah.
She's
Her name's Lek.
Her name's Lek.
I'll read that for you.
And she's actually wanting to find a Western love interest.
She has a son.
She's got a 10-year-old son, and
Well, also the rest of them.
she's looking now. I don't know. I think this could be trouble. You know, I really think this could be trouble. You know, I don't know whether we want to go down this path on the Archie Luxury channel, because it can invite the wrong element in onto the program. See, this is the problem. But so he's sent some money, so we will review it. But okay,
well,
what else is there?
Well, the young lady who's 27 is very slim and good looking. She can write English and whatever.
All Thais are slim and good looking. That's what they all say.
But English, spoken English is not perfect because she hasn't had practice, but she can write English. She wants somebody who's loving and caring and who'll look after her, give her support and love and security.
Sounds like she wants a meal ticket, my friend.
Yeah.
The nation is full of them. You know that? There's 60 million of the fuckers there who want someone else to pay their way.
But at the same time, you've got access to a lot of people on your show, millions of people, and if we can find that one special person, and we can help that one special person in Thailand, and I mean, if people are interested, we want you to give us a bit more information. We're not going to refer anybody to her. We want somebody...
Ooh, I think it's asking for trouble, my friend. I mean, look, I don't want to be rude to your friends, right? To any viewers who have written into us, but Jesus Christ.
Well,
it sounds bad. She's got a child, right?
Yeah.
This is Jesus Christ. Look, the problem is there's so many single women in Thailand there.
But if you...
What makes this one so special?
Well, because her friend, I know her friend, and she's very kind and loving and
well, this is supposed to be a viewer. You know, they're supposed to have... This is not a friend. This is a viewer who's written in there.
Yeah, well, that's the viewer. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
But I think that what we have to do, if people are, this is a very... I believe it's a very nice person. I'm sure she's a very nice person and will be a very good wife, loving and caring and give you everything. But we have to make sure, if anybody's interested, that person...
I think it sounds like trouble
that
myself.
person has to be genuine. They've got to prove to us first.
See, I tell you this now. Let me tell you a story, right?
We don't want...
I set up this guy with a Filipino lady, right? I knew. He wasn't terribly handsome. She wasn't terribly handsome. She wasn't terribly beautiful, right?
Yeah.
Perfect match.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, perfect. We didn't seem to be too perfect. They had a problem.
Okay. Well, anyhow, they went out. I set up a date for them. They went out, and all that happened was that, this is the story. I'll just turn that radio down there. The story is, he ended up sleeping with her, and then she became a stalker because he wouldn't take her calls anymore. It became a fucking disaster. They were both abusing me. And I said, fuck, get back. I'm just trying to help you. I said to the girl, if you were silly enough to sleep with him, don't blame me. And I said to the guy, if you didn't handle it like a gentleman, it's not my fucking fault, is it?
Well,
so both these people started blaming me, and I said, just get the back, just back the truck up. And it's been a disaster. That's why I'm very cautious about matchmaking anyone, and I'm not sure. You know, I tell you the honest truth there, you know, there's a saying, you know, you take a flower out of the forest, it'll die. You take these Thai ladies out of their country, they can wilt and die too. See, the problem is, a lot of these people from developing countries, see, it's not a third world, it's a developing. You understand?
Yeah.
You bring them to the first world, they think everyone's got a lot of money and it's easy, but they don't realise the cost of petrol, the cost of housing, the cost of food is fucking ridiculous here. You know what I mean? They don't understand Western world problems. They have an idea from television which thinks everyone has a lot of money, but it's not really.
But I have a client who is a labourer. He's a very poor man here, and by coincidence he went to Moscow and he found a lady who worked in the factory.
Sure.
And he brought her to Australia, and they're the most loving couple out. They've been around the world. They're madly in love. I mean, there are a lot of people out there who can meet the target here. You know, there are a lot of people who would accept her and be good to her and want somebody like her. And all we can do is ask: are people interested? Let's see.
I don't think they are
say.
interested. You know, I tell you, the problem is that once one of these, you know, the problem is, you know, a lot of these traditional Thai ladies, they're very conservative.
Well,
they want money, but they're shy. You know, I tell you now, if I'm paying money, I want the intimate side straight away. If I'm paying my money over, I want service.
Yeah, but this
see, it's the financial scales there. I don't think it's going to work.
Well,
myself.
This lady works in an office in a factory. She's in the office section, and she's not a bar girl. She's not a prostitute.
Yeah, there's heaps of them like that, but
and that's the type of girl. If that's what you want, that's the type of girl. I mean, if you want a prostitute or a bar girl, well, that's a different place to go for.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you know,
we can only try and help.
I think it's going to fucking backfire. I don't like it. I don't like it on the channel. It's just that money's come in and...
You know, Joy D, a good heart. You've got a good heart. Let's try and help this lady find a partner.
But it can backfire, you know. It's got disaster written all over it. That's what I think. Matchmaking is a disaster. You know what I'm saying? Matchmaking is a disaster.
It's difficult, but if you don't try, you don't get anywhere. And I thought, well, let's see what interest is in here. And
I don't think. Look, I'm just saying to you, it's a disaster.
I'm sure.
You know,
all your viewers,
all my viewers have. I've told them the Russian story. You know, that's a fucking disaster. I made a video series on welcome to the Western world, divorce and marriage. You know. Very badly done by, you know, very, very badly done by. It's just a scam. I wouldn't be marrying any of these women anymore.
No, the Russian ones are bad, have got a bad reputation.
Bad, that's a fucking well-deserved reputation. It's just like South Africa's known as dangerous. It's because people have fucking died there.
But the Thais haven't. The Thais are more gentle, more caring, more accepting.
The Thais are scammers.
Well, not at all.
No, they do.
I don't know.
Jesus Christ!
I think
they're as bad as they've got just as bad a reputation as the Filipinos.
Let's give Lek a go. Come on, fellas. Lek's
a nice girl.
Let's see what we can do.
Well, do we have a picture of her? I mean, the first thing they're going to say is, "What's she look like?"
She's very attractive.
Have you got a picture? We want to see a picture.
Well, we will give them a picture. Let's see what interest. If there's any interest,
I think it's trouble.
If there's interest, then a picture and details will be supplied. We don't want the whole world to just have somebody's picture that they're searching for somebody. Let's do it professionally and nicely. And we're looking for somebody special and in special circumstances. We're not after a person that's going to sleep with her and toss her. We're not after that situation. Let's see what happens.
That's what I'm after.
You've got millions of viewers. Yeah. At least one person. Surely one person is a good, decent person.
But why can't they go there themselves and find the girl of their dreams?
Well, but they can. They can go and meet her or meet others. But they can. But this is an opportunity. Let's see what.
I think it's a disaster, but that's just my own opinion.
Well, if you don't try, you won't know. And I think we haven't given any details out. We don't want to hurt the girl.
Let's see how it goes.
Let's see how it goes.
It can't do any worse than your videos you've done already with.
Come on, viewers. Lek needs a partner, and she needs a good partner. Okay. Come on, fellas.
Let's give it a go. It's enough airtime for $25.